If I lost everything tomorrow, every result and every identity that I've built, and I only had 30 days to rebuild the most powerful version of myself, this is exactly how I would do it. Reinvention is not reserved for rock bottom. It is a conscious choice to stop operating from outdated patterns, expired roles, and versions of you that are no longer available for the life you actually desire to live. You are not stuck. You do not lack consistency, and you probably do not even lack willpower. You are just out of alignment with your true self. In this video, I am going to work you through a 30-day identity evolution framework. This is going to be rooted in neuroscience, nervous system safety, and subconscious reprogramming. This is not fluff. This is the exact blueprint myself and many high-achieving women over the globe have used to rebuild their identity. We are rebuilding our internal reality so our external reality finally matches. Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Jess Pinili. I am a business and a mindset coach. If you love the topic of this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and also don't forget to hit the bell so you do not miss the next video. And if you keep coming back for more and you are not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Shift number 1. You need to audit what no longer feels like you. The first phase of reinvention isn't about doing, it's actually about deleting. Reinvention starts with radical honesty. What in your current life, identity, and energy is actually expired? These are the things that feel really familiar, but they do not line up with the version of you wish to become. Here's exactly what you need to audit. Make sure to get a pen and paper to write these down. Which routines are rooted in autopilot instead of intention? What roles do I perform to be liked, needed, and validated? Where am I emotionally loyal to a version of myself that no longer fits the concept of myself I wish to become? Track your life like it's the most important data you will ever track, because it is. Log every single task, interaction, or habit that feels like an energetic leak. In fact, in the description box linked below, I have a GBT chat that you can use to do this exact thing. Your next level actually doesn't come from adding more things. It comes from stripping away versions of you that were built in survival. This is not the season to decorate dysfunction. This is a season of you to unfollow who you became just to be accepted. Shift number 2, choose your anchor identity. Now that you've cleared the static, you actually need a new signal. Most women actually try to create an entire new life without anchoring to a brand new identity. So they default to performance, hustle, and dopamine loops. Instead of doing that, this is exactly what you need. One central subconscious identity that calibrates to exactly how you want to move, how you want to lead, want to decide, want to speak, and how you want to make decisions. Ask yourself these 4 things, or in fact, write them down right now. Who is a version of me that I'm finally ready to become? What does she normalize? What does she no longer chase? What becomes non-negotiable in her world? Here's an example that I gave one of my clients recently. I am a woman who doesn't rush her evolution. I trust the pace of power. I don't explain my boundaries. I don't delay my desires. So why is this part crucial? The subconscious anchors a new identity by what it finds emotionally familiar. You must feel this identity on a somatic level, and this is before your external life even reflects it. You cannot future pace a life you have never emotionally rehearsed. That brings us to shift number 3. Implement one future-based habit. You don't need a 5 a.m. routine to reinvent yourself. You need one behavior. Yes, you heard me. You need one behavior that creates energetic friction. The more you create the energetic friction with this behavior, the more it's going to challenge your default behaviors. I want you to right now, even if you need to pause this video, write down one future habit that mirrors how your future self lives. But before you write it down, here are 3 rules. It must stretch your identity. It must be repeatable even on the hard days. And it must feel like a decision, not a punishment. Just before I recorded this video, I did a quick audit of some of the things that my clients like to do, and I'm going to share with you a couple of them. Number 1 is my favorite. So voice noting yourself daily to actually anchor that identity. It's like you're having a conversation with your future self. Replacing scroll time with self-concept training. It doesn't mean that you need to sit down for hours and try and do personal development or mindset work, but think about the things that you can do that can prime a new self-concept. Subliminal audios are great for this. Having a power, and prosperity, she is not a fantasy. She is already coded in your system. You just haven't normalized her yet. If you're ready to make this shift real and not just motivational, I mean, you're ready for the next edge. Click over to the Path to the Next Edge series. It's where identity meets strategy and reinvention becomes inevitable. Let's build the woman who builds the life. Click over now and I'll meet you there.